The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system...
Thuram! A real chance and a real let-off.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Camavinga. That is a great pick out. It's Neymar! And that is well cleared. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt.
Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vardiol is there to clear. And the pass is intercepted. And back to the keeper. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ødegaard purring through the gear. He's going for goal! Same again, same outcome.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's taking on his man here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. Ødegaard. So it is still 0-0. Tries to play it through. And it's been hooked away. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played. Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Vardiol with the slide tackle there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ødegaard. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Çalhanoğlu. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's gone looking for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that has not gone well. Fernandez. Threads one in. Tries from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Played into space. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can clear their lines. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Oh, that's clever. Might be danger here. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Argentina really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rice, not the most accurate pass. And he can thump it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Camavinga. Fernandez. Now it's Neymar. Camavinga. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Batistuta. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Neymar. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away. How they've waited. Now they have it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Shevchenko being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space. Played back towards his own goal. Conte. Shot could be on. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 21, Batistuta.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Number 17, Conte. Coming on the field,
Camavinga.
number 18, Shevchenko.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Fernandez. Number
It's
3,
come to nothing.
João Palhinha.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Fernandez. And this is Shevchenko. Camavinga. And it's Ødegaard. Great vision. And it's been played through. And the finish! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! About as smooth as it gets. Argentina are level.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Neymar, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Oh, there's a probing ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a lovely... And this is Shevchenko. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fernandez.
There will be 3 minutes
Neymar
added time.
venturing down the left. And he's worked it through. And this is Shevchenko. Great chance! Off the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Camavinga. And that is as much time as there will be. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Argentina.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Neymar, showing good feet. Oh, it's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't...
Chance! Goal! Argentina! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Egypt are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. And it's Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for the run. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold. First quarter of an hour gone. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Egypt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. Shapes to shoot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Alexander-Arnold really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko has it in a wide position. Caicedo. Messi. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Spread out to the left, and the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is out of play. And it's Zielinski. Neymar looking to receive it in space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Robertson. Hazard. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Neymar. Zielinski wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through there. Messi. Zielinski. Oh, it's Dembele. Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Looking for straight chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
The goal scorer for
They forced the error
Argentina
and extracted the
after
maximum
44
punishment.
minutes is
Well, let that be a lesson to them,
number
Peter.
18,
They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Robertson. And it's Azar. Tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well seen. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Argentina firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Zielinski. Now it's Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now Zabani. Oh, easy pickings there. Caicedo. And this is Dembele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. And here's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Short changes him with that pass. Fernandes. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well measured. Donnarumma can clear it away. Tries to play it through. Neymar picks it up out wide. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Robertson, and it's Fernandes. Fernandes. Zabani cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away?
Substitution for Egypt, number 20.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Coming on the field
Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him, so no flag here. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Sabani. Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Dembele. Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar! And again, he is at his elastic best. Caicedo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7, Caicedo. Number 23.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Zielinski. Coming on the field.
Donnarumma
Number
claims
17,
comfortably.
Eduardo
Camavinga.
Number 5.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And a chance! That's an imaginative pass. Camavinga. And here's Ferran Torres. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He has found the way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, he's not getting his way this time. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And here's Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. Fernandes. Gavi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sabani. The final 5 minutes. Hangs in a cross. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dembele. It's Dembele! And there's a goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Egypt give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
Header! And he stuck it away. We thought they were done, but never say never. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 11.
And yes, it's him again. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether...
And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Any attack containing Raúl is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raúl is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
It is a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Throw in. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 8, número 18. Cambio.
Al Ahly Saudi making their first change very early on.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Al Ahly Saudi are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to return it. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Ferran Torres certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Neymar. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely shaped ball. Zabani deals with that comfortably.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Howson spots it and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, that looks a decent ball.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Fernandez. And here's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's come loose. Aimed beyond the defence.
Might want to be careful there.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. McAllister gets it clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. McAllister getting this one clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. McAllister cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else to...
Shevchenko! Ah, he's given it away. Raul has shifted it to the flank. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Vitinha is in a really good position out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Fernandes. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Fernandes. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they win it back again. And it's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Argentina really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Argentina sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And a chance! Another special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets. It is an explosive start to the second half. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Número 11.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ødegaard. And Fernandes. Messi is onto this. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, this is a great... Ferran Torres! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
No, that's been intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. That is a crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. A heavy challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Al Ali Saudi really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vitinha did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Fernandez. Camavinga. Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Argentina suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Neymar. Oh, he's burst through. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's going wide left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raul. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Al Ali Saudi really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. That's tidy. He has found a way through. Vitinha. Neymar. Raul. Now it's Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was alert to it.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Looking for a runner. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now it's Shevchenko. Thinks one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1 minute to add according to the board. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Argentina are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. Well, we're on the way. Argentina need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Neymar! Goal! Argentina! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for.
Gol de Argentina.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
This looks promising. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been slung wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
A probing pass.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Couch. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Serginho. Serginho going... Oh, he's having a go! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Gerrard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's quick to return it. Ferran Torres! Goal! Argentina! And they are on the rise again, ahead again in the race for promotion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He has a look up, and this is Batistuta, and he shoots! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Corner number 2 then. Messi. Now it's Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Neymar. And it's Barrios. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Big chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Kaut. Shot could... And the shot! Nicely weighted ball.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he get onto this? Neymar picks it up out wide. And the finish! And he's following up! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different...
It's Neymar! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Neymar. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've... Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Messi! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good spread. Sabani.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar! That's a lovely, delicate pass.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Short changes him with that pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Fernandez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's... And Batistuta! And a neat finish. And they are right back within touch. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Chelsea may be down, but not out just yet. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Yamal. That's a nicely shaped ball. Camavinga makes the interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Fernandez. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. And it's Barrios. And here's Batistuta. Neymar looking to receive it in space.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar knocks it into space. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal ventures forward. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Shevchenko! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Argentina getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and they can't really see things changing.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Kessié gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Yamal. And this is Messi. He's got away. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Ødegaard. Yamal.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Delivers with wit. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kessié is there, and he can pick it up. Sabani. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. What are your thoughts on... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Zabani gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Collar! Sensational by Collar!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kubo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Not the most accurate pass. Kubo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Collier. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! And for a moment, time stood still. Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fernandez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. Looking for the run. Messi. Chance here to counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital. Oh, some tackle that. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Modric. Modric unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great ball, and he's in here. Modric. Barcelona could counter here. Guardiola. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Neymar, and that was nowhere near his best. It's a promising position, and it's Kubo. Searching pass he's played there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Neymar looking to receive it in space. Throw in. Fernandez. Now it's Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. And it's Ødegaard. Messi. Collier.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half time. Could be danger here. Fernandez. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's a great ball here. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kubo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Messi. And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, great leap! And it's been hooked away. Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's come off the upright. And a neat finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now it's Kubo. He has found the way through. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Ødegaard. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending it.
Neymar! Oh, good finish! They're back within reach!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Argentina may be down, but not out just yet. Flings in across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's had a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Shevchenko is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
So, third corner of the game. And how did he not put that away? Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Zabani kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, towering header! And there's a goal! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. That has not gone well. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Deftly away. Kubo. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Messi. Zabani spots it and intercepts. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Time added on, 4 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernandez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Messi. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's having a good look here. Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something.